Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Got a new Cardfight Vanguard video for you guys today. So I'll be real with you guys. I wasn't gonna put out a video today. I was kind of upset. Cardfight Area, Vanguard Pro, neither one of them has updated, and because of that, we still don't have access to the Mystics cards, which I really wanted to do a video on. We wanted to play it on stream yesterday, and we didn't get to because they never updated. So I actually wasn't gonna do a video today, but it just didn't sit right with me. I wanted to bring you guys something. And this is one deck that was on my last stream and this stream that people were really interested in. So I want to bring you guys my version of Wilbel Dragon, or as I like to call him, Vortex Dragon 3.0. Yeah, because Vortex Dragon was in B. Anyway, so this was a new Dragon Empire card that got revealed, but kind of got glossed over because a bunch of other new support coming out. But this is supposed to be the main boss unit of the protagonist for Dear Days 2. And this is the most generic free-form Dragon Empire card that is in the game. He doesn't have any of his own dedicated support, but he can play with just about anything. So we took the best generic cards and threw them in this deck. First off, let me tell you what this card does, and then we'll talk about the deck, and then we'll go jump into a game so you can see how the deck plays. If you guys enjoy this video, please drop a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Let's jump in and check it out. So we only really need to talk about this one card since he doesn't have his own ride line yet. Karmic Flame Dragon, Wilbel Dragon, Wilbel. It's different on here and it's different in the name, in the actual name, but we just call him Vortex Dragon. Anyway, Auto Vanguard at the start of your main phase, energy charge 3. That's actually a pretty interesting skill. Going second is a little bit weird because you can really easily overcap on energy. So it's like you want to. That's why we were playing these two, but we'll talk about that in a second. But you'll be turn 3 going first, you'll have 9 energy. Turn 3 going second, you'll have 10 energy plus. It's pretty interesting. Anyway, act Vanguard Circle, energy blast 3. Choose one of your opponent's rearguards and retire it. If nothing was retired, this unit gets 5,000 power till end of turn. If your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, this unit gets 10,000 instead of 5,000. That's a solid skill. Super easy retire. You can hit 3 rearguards at once, usually 2 every turn after the initial push, and then if your opponent doesn't have a board, you can pump him up, which is great because of his second skill. Auto Vanguard once per turn. At the end of the battle, this unit attacked if your energy blasts 6 or more cards in total for the cost of this unit's ability. Counter blast 1, stand this unit, and it gets drive -2 until end of turn. Then Soul Blast 1 card with the same name as this unit, and it gets drive +1 until end of turn. So, a couple things about this card that I really like the way they designed this skill. So you're going to have 6 energy every single turn. You get 3 at the beginning of your turn, he charges 3 at the beginning of your main phase. Even if your opponent has no rear guards, you can still energy blast 6 just to gain a power boost. So this skill is always, the restand skill is always going to be live. The cool thing is, this is the only restander in the game, minus Dragonic Overlord, Dragonic Overlord can 2, that can use the Dragon Empire Overtrigger to max effect. Because his auto skill is paid at the end of the battle. Doesn't have to be at the end of the battle. This unit attacks first. Doesn't have to have any kind of restriction whatsoever. After he swings, you can use the skill. So if you swing, hit your overtrigger, you can restand, swing again, and then after the overtrigger, restand him again. Or on his second restand, if you get the drive check and you drive check an overtrigger, granted you'll still only have him be at 1 drive check, you will get to restand a 3rd time. So we are playing the Dragon Empire Overtrigger because this thing is crazy, and he can give himself a shitload of power. It's a really solid card, and they put a little bit of everything in it: retire, power gain, pressure, even the Soul Blast cost. Obviously, you guys can see we have the order in there to help with that, but we'll talk about that as we get to the rest of the deck. So for our ride line, we are playing the best generic ride line in Dragon Empire, which is the Regilla ride line. Grade 1, we Soul Blast 1, we get to ride to grade 2 for free. Grade 2, when we ride grade 3, we get to search the top 7 for a grade 2. And while we don't have a whole lot of grade 2, actually we do, because the orders are grade 2s too, because it gives any grade 2 card. So it's perfect for this deck. We have our Persona rides, Latifa. I like to make the joke with this deck because we're playing the Dragon Empire pile. So this is reminiscent of the Keter pile with Tethfault and Selgaon and the order that escapes the draw 2 order, because we have the Blazing Warcry. Again, we'll talk about that after, but we're playing 4 Latifa, we're playing 4 Ford, Ford is just an amazing generic card. A Soul Charge, which this deck is built to use a lot of Soul right now. A Superior Call for the early game, a Retire in the early game. This deck does not counterblast, like barely at all. If you actually look at the way the build is set up, the only card that counterblasts is our grade 3, so we can use those counterblasts for Ford and not feel bad about it. We have our PGs. I'm a little iffy on mid-hop. We do have a Vanguard that's going to restand every turn, so it is a draw, but it does require us to boost with it first to be able to draw. Throwing it behind the Vanguard is best, but I would prefer something that I can still use, so I'm still experimenting on something to replace that with. For Shenri, it's a Retire deck. It's also playing an Order package, so this is just a great card. We're playing for Justina because our orders make the deck go. We'll talk about it once we get into the orders. And then we're playing 2 Whirlwind Dragon, Wardorn. So this is a tech choice because of that extra energy I was telling you guys about. So its second effect is what we really care about. When your other unit is discarded from hand during your turn, Energy Blast 3, remove this card, choose up to 1 discarded card, put it back into your hand. So that extra energy, because like I said, going into turn 3, going second, you'll have 3 extra energy to spend. And if you don't spend it, you're going to overcap because you're going to end up hitting 12 energy and you can only have 10. So you're going to lose out on 2 energy. Kind of sucks. So this is to help with that. It does have a decent first skill too. When you play it, if your Vanguard's grade is less than or equal to your opponent's, it'll come in with plus 5k. So it's good as an early game. This deck has an insane early game and a very consistent mid game. Now going into the Order package, I do kind of want to play one more of these, so I might cut a meat hot for one of these. Drag Resonance. It's just when your Vanguard restands, your front row gains 10k. We have a Vanguard that's going to restand every single turn, so that plus 10k on top of Persona Rod, on top of its own power, it starts hitting insane numbers. Latifa gains power, Ford gains power. Like it just Union in the Sky. I decided to go with this one because it can be played with Counterblast or Energy Blast, both resources that we have in abundance. Draw a card, 15,000 shield, and then since we're going to be filtering copies of our Vanguard, we can actually get the 25,000 shield really easy. And then of course Blazing Warcry, which is what actually brings the deck together. So Blazing Warcry, for anybody that doesn't know, look at the top 7 cards of your deck, choose up to 1 card from among them, reveal it, and perform one of the following. Put the revealed card into your soul, shuffle your deck. That first skill is why we're playing this, because of our Vanguard skill requires us to Soul Blast a copy of itself to get its drive check. Mind you, I don't know if you guys realize this, but his restand, we don't have to discard anything, so it's just 3 drive checks going to our hands. Keep that in mind. But Blazing Warcry, we get to check top 7, hopefully see a copy of him, put it into the soul. If not, if your Vanguard has the same name as the revealed card, you can add it to hand so it can search out Persona Rods. And if you have a grade 2 or less unit with the same name as the revealed card on your rear guard or in your soul, call the revealed card to rear guard. So if we soul charge Latifa, Ford, and we check top 7 and get one of them, we can call it. Granted, I wouldn't be able to use their skill. I wouldn't be able to use Ford to call out, but you get what I'm saying. Or Shenri, which we're going to be shoving into the soul. If we check top 7 and we get a Shenri, we could just call it out. So solid card. We're actually just gonna do this. And as far as our trigger lineup goes, while the deck has a lot of draw cards, we also have discard costs. And we want to be able to see some combo pieces to maintain our offense, because this deck definitely wants to keep an offense. So that's why we decided to go with the draw triggers. I already explained why we're playing the Dragon Empire over trigger. We have a restanding Vanguard, so crits are just mwah. Now enough from me. Let's go jump into a game. All right, guys, we got a game, and it looks like we're going second. I'm actually going to send all of this back and try to draw some early game cards. I mean, we got a Shenri. That's not bad. Rizale. Yep, Rizale. He discarded a critical trigger and everything. All right, that's a good top deck. That's a good top deck. Drop and ride, Regila, draw, main phase, call. Get the power +5 now. We'll go to battle phase and we're gonna swing. Now, normally I wouldn't Shenri first turn. You guys know I like to save Shenri for my second turn so I can have a little more offense. But because we have a fort in hand, we can call Shenri back out. So that's gonna be our play. Damn, our hand is kinda grade 3 heavy. All right, so now he's gonna ride. Wait, this might actually be, yeah, because this is old Alden, right? Yep, it's definitely Raziel. And now he's discarding Vita. All right, that's 3. But those are 3 low shield cards, so we're gonna definitely try and push next turn. But he did get Cadwalla and Selgaon, so I guess he didn't want to call anything. Does he not know that it can call itself out? I guess he wanted to save the soul. I don't know about using that grade 1 though. I don't know if I like that. No card. That's fine. Critical, sweet. Probably guard with Justina because we have all the orders in hand. But if I want to call, I can also call Justina for more offense. I'll take 1. Fuck it. Damn, I would have liked that Latifah. Latifah would have went hard next turn. It's all right. Let him do his Cadwalla. Novaris is a good card to get. All right, let's do it. We get to ride for free by Soul Blasting 1. We're gonna keep the Shenri in Soul. Main phase. We're gonna play Blazing Warcry. Look at top 7. We're gonna call Shenri. Do I want to call it there? Might as well, right? We'll call Fort, Scalp, Soul Charge, Counterblast. We're actually going to call that out. Do I want to call that or do I want to draw? Well, I can get the card I discard back. So yeah, I think I'm going to call this. So we're going to call. This is going to gain power +5. And now we're going to go battle phase. Swing. All right, swing. Drag Resonance. It's okay. Our last. Oh, that's missing 5k power. All right, and then skill to the soul. And we will draw 1. Ooh, double Persona Ride. All right. The only downside is we probably won't get a copy off our Blazing Warcries, which kind of sucks, but we'll be all right. Depending on what we get on our top 7 search off of our ride line, will determine if we're going to use Drag Resonance or Blazing Warcry. Because if we can get a solid board out, damn, he's calling Earthen. With 3 damage, he's definitely going for 4 attacks. So that's going to be 23. So we will guard that. He's about to draw a shitload of cards. And there's Novaris, and then he has another Novaris, and then Selgaon to do it again. That sucks. And he's gonna get a trigger. Unfortunately, I don't want to dump too much guarding this, so I'm gonna have to eat this. Yep, that's gonna hurt. All right, damage triggers, let's go. That's a good damage trigger. But we did see our 3rd copy of Novaris, which sucks. That's fine, we don't care about that. I do care about all the cards he's drawing, though. It's fine. That's a graveyard effect anyway. Sorry, drop zone. All right, let's see if we can build a board off of what we have, because our field is looking bare. We just drew into all of our grade 3s and the orders. All right, I guess we're dropping this. Check top 7. Latifah is perfect. Now we have 2 in soul already, so I don't think I want to play Blazing Warcry. So we're gonna play Drag Resonance. Gonna play Latifah, Skill, Soul Blast 1. Check top 5. Yeah. Guess we're gonna have to call. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna call, and I'm gonna call that here. We're gonna call this here because my Furrow is gonna gain 10k. So we're gonna go. Oh, I overcapped on energy. I forgot to use the skill. The whole reason I have this card in here, and I forgot to do it. So basically, when I discard the Blazing Warcry, I should have used this, and then I wouldn't have overcapped. Now I fucking overcapped. Oh well. Skill 1, 2, 3. Retire. Skill 1, 2, 3. Retire. Skill 1, 2, 3. Because at grade 3, we get plus 10k power. Battle phase. Swing in. Twin drive. First check. Second check. Heal trigger. We're actually going to give that over here, and we're going to heal 1. Latifah gets 10k power off her own skill. We're going to go skill, counterblast, restand. Front row is going to gain 10k power. And then skill, pop off and draw. Now we're going to go 28. Okay. We're going to go 33. No drives. And then 30. All right. Not bad for our first grade 3 ride, especially since we did. Imagine if we had actually gotten one off our Blazing War card, we'd have another card in hand. But we've got an okay amount of defense. He is coming at me with 5 attacks. We are at 2 damage though, so we should be okay. We have Persona Ride set up for next turn. We have Drag Resonance for next turn. Only thing is our board is very much lacking, and he's going to draw a lot more cards. I think he's using Divine Skill here. Yep. 3 crits, 4 crits. Damn, that's a lot of crits. Thankfully, he can only get 1 drive check off of one of them. All right, here we go. We're gonna guard this. Yes. He's only going for 4 attacks. I'm surprised. I guess he's calling out a back row. I'm assuming that's why he's doing it like this. Yeah, it's weird. It's a weird way to do it. But he has a potential draw 3 on top of his triple driver now. So he's going to get 6 cards to hand. That's a lot. 7 if he gets the Gabrielius too. Ooh, a heal trigger. That sucks. And the PG heals bothers me more than the critical does. Though not getting any damage triggers does also suck. 10k in a drive. I want to chance the critical, but if he gets a crit, he puts it on the rear guard anyway, and we can't guard the last attack. Okay, we're good. And no damage triggers. I guess I don't need them. All right, 48. So we'll guard with this. Counterblast to draw. That's 28, 33, 48. And we got to guard with everything. All right, we're going to try and push real hard on our next turn and see if we can't make something happen here. All right, here we go. Damn, that's our last heal too. Not getting that is gonna hurt. That's all right. Here we go. We're gonna play Drag Resonance. We're gonna call out Shenry. Shenry's gonna have power +5 because we're gonna use skill. Well, we get 3 energy, then we blast 3 energy, retire. And then skill, blast 3 more, retire. And now that's live. Battle phase, swing in. Let's see what happens. Being complete out of heals does suck though. Twin drive, first check, second check. Damn it. Skill, counterblast 1. Why would he risk it though, I wonder? I wonder if his hand's like all grade 3s or something. One drive. Well, we know he has a PG as well. Our overtrigger is gone, so no triple restand. That's a 1 to pass. Okay, that's a no pass. Unfortunate. And we've got 41. Skill to the soul, draw, 40k. Yeah, I figured. All right. Well, guys, that's all she wrote. Us hitting no damage triggers on defense. We damaged all of our PGs. We've been through all of our heals. We were fighting for our lives. And now he Persona Road, so it's gonna be it. Because now he's gonna call out a whole board and I can't guard 5 attacks. So I'm gonna try to take the least damaging one. We'll go intercept and guard. Who knows? Maybe we get lucky. Maybe we get lucky. I don't think so though, because he's got all of the units he's gonna call are gonna gain power, so I don't think there's gonna be any chance of me surviving, guys. I tried. I'm gonna have to no guard it. You already peeked the top card, bud. Yeah, cool. Here comes the trigger. Oh, the over trigger to finish it off. All right, guys. Unfortunately, I did not get to take the W there, but my opponent definitely played a much stronger game than me. And, you know, I did make the misplay. I did lose out on some energy and an extra card. And though we also drew into like all of our orders, I was actually only playing one Drag Resonance up until like I did the deck profile, and I was like, maybe I should run two because that is a really powerful finisher card. But I think maybe we just focus on Blazing Warcry and building a board because our board was slacking that whole game. And it could have been very different with an actual board presence. But let me know what experiments you guys are doing with this deck. This, like I said, this was kind of a rush job video because we didn't get the moon cards. My bad, I'm sorry. As soon as we get access to them, you guys will get a video on them. But this is a fun deck, and if he does get his own dedicated support, we will revisit him and try again, because I do think in a vacuum the card is really, really cool and really, really strong. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. You guys will check me out on social media. Those links will be down below. If you guys want to see me play some Cardfight Vanguard live, we play every Tuesday, trying out new support, talking about all the anime and the future of Vanguard. This week is going to be a little bit different. Unfortunately, my schedule is a little weird, so I will still be streaming on Tuesday, but it's going to be Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's very different than what I normally do. Normally it's like noon, but my work schedule is weird for next week, so hopefully you guys will still come by for that. But that's it for me, and I'll catch you guys on this video. Later.